Hi, this is Dodger and you're watching my show. Just got back from PAX and it was amazing. I cannot wait. For those of you who weren't there, I can't wait for you to see the TGS podcast panel because it went amazingly and so many people showed up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of the support, it was incredible. But now I'm home with my cat, who's asleep and doesn't care. Oh, also, I told you that when semifinals voting was happening for the Injustice Battlegrounds, I would let you know. It is happening right now, so it's either Flash versus Batman or Superman versus the Green Lantern. So whoever you want to win in those semifinals, go ahead and vote, and then finals will happen and it will be glorious! Honestly, I love the Flash, and I wish he would win, but I know everybody's gonna vote for Batman. Unless you guys want to surprise me. Then Green Lantern versus Superman, I just feel like Superman would win. It's hard for me to imagine it not going that way. I'll link you guys to that. Voting ends on Wednesday, so you have a couple of days to do it. But don't forget, because if we can make the Flash win, oh my gosh, that would be the best. Those of you who are huge fans of Magicka, have you heard about Wizard Wars? Developers basically decided that, you know, with the success of Magicka and how much fun everybody has had with it, why not turn it into more of a PvP setting? It's essentially just a PvP version of Magicka, which is very exciting. Each player gets a persistent and personalized wizard, and you're in teams of 4, going across a battlefield, attempting to annihilate your foes. No, I didn't ever play Magicka very much, but the few times that I did, it was so much fun, and I don't know why I never stuck with it, but I feel like having it in a PvP setting takes it into that whole new realm where people get real competitive. What I'm trying to say is, when inevitably Yogscast decides to make their Magicka team, we're coming for you. I don't know who I'm gonna get to be on my team, but it's gonna happen and you're gonna die. It's gonna be crazy. Have you been spending many a night awake wondering whatever happened to Double Fine Adventure? Because it was announced at PAX what exactly it was. Now, originally we were told Double Fine Adventure game was going to be a point and click. And they didn't ask for very much in terms of game standards, but we gave them a lot. And they decided that they were going to give us something pretty interesting. All that we have right now is one screenshot and a description, which I can go read to you. Broken Age is a point-and-click adventure telling the stories of a young boy and girl leading parallel lives. The girl has been chosen by her village to be sacrificed to a terrible monster, but she decides to fight back. Meanwhile, a boy on a spaceship is living a solitary life under the care of a motherly computer, but he wants to break free to lead adventures and do good in the world. Adventures ensue! What I really like about that description is it starts off telling you that they lead parallel lives, but then the descriptions are so very different. They're both stories about breaking out of a mold that's been established in their lives, but it's not described to us in a way where it's really obvious how the game is going to go. And the only art that we've seen from this game is really beautiful, I think. So I'm jazzed. I found a bit of news. Were you one of the people that found out Blizzard was going to announce a new game at PAX and got just so jazzed? Jazzed is the word of the day. Don't judge, just accept it, it's fine. Now, the game that was announced is a free-to-play card game called Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. Let's be honest, some of us we're real excited about that. Thought maybe, oh, that could be fun. That could be a fun thing. But for those of you who are super big Blizzard people, I feel like that was kind of a letdown. It would have been strange for them to announce a huge game at PAX East, for sure. But at the same time, you know, the last couple of times the Blizzard has said, look, we're gonna give you something pretty cool. Instead, we got Diablo 3 for console and Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. Why do you build me up, Buttercup, baby, just to let me down? Like I said, I'm the sort of person who actually really enjoys card-based games, and especially if it's free to play, that's exciting for me. But I do think that some people probably got kind of upset. I'm not about to judge anything until I get to play this thing, because who knows, it could be amazing. Ish. I'm gonna put an ish on the end of that. Anywho, that is my show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a positive or a negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section. And if you want to have coffee with me, you can click wherever I put the annotation and it'll take you to my other channel. Remember, the Mysterious Case of Meerkat shirts are still available only for a few weeks. So if you want one, go ahead and grab one from Rodeo Arcade. I will put a link in the description. I love that shirt. I wore it too much already. I know I just got back, but I will actually be leaving again on Thursday to go to England because we are going to be attending GemuCon, but I am going a week early. Why, you say? Because it turns out I am going to be traveling around London and other such areas with Mr. Jesse Cox and Miss Happily Erin, and it is going to be amazing. I'm sure that there will be lots of shenanigans happening up on my vlog channel. If you are not subscribed to that, go subscribe to it so that you can get the shenanigans. And otherwise, I will talk to you guys again on Wednesday for more news. Bye-bye. Mwah. We're gonna give you something pretty cool.